There's no question about it. John Wick will go down as one of the greatest franchises of all time. So Keanu Reeves is back once again as the Baba Yaga himself, John Wick in his third outing, John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum. And this is going to be my review for the movie. Don't worry, I am not spoiling anything that is going to ruin your enjoyment of the movie or kill any surprises. If you want to go in completely blind, I suggest not watching the video, but like I said, I'm not spoiling anything major at all, so you should be safe for this one. In terms of stuff I liked, the action is the main thing, because that's what this franchise is known for. The action is top notch. This is the best action I've seen in a John Wick film yet, and it's probably the best action I've seen in any movie in the recent years. The thing that I love about it the most is that it's not shaky cam, it's not a lot of cuts back and forth. It's not like you can tell that the actor pretended to take a punch, cut, and then the stunt double stepped in. It doesn't seem like that, nor does it seem like you see a guy punching and then it immediately cuts to the other guy flying away. It doesn't look like that. It's a single cut, one motion. Everything is in frame at all times, which is what I love. You get this really fluid action. You can see you can always see what's going on, and it actually seems like Keanu and everybody around him is actually there doing everything themselves. And that's the type of action I like. I don't like random punches and then people flying away and not getting to see what happened in between. I like seeing what's happening and then be like, oof, that's brutal. Speaking of brutal, there are a couple of moments in this movie. I mean, it's rated R for a reason. It's rated R for violence, and there are some moments where you're like, ooh, it didn't give you that kind of feeling inside. I mean, they did for me. It's nothing horrific. It's not like you're gonna get nightmares from it, but there are some things that make you kind of go like that. In terms of stuff that I was iffy on, I think the pacing could have been just a little bit better. The way they took it in the movie was good. I just feel like there was a couple of things you could have done better. In terms of the storyline is good. What you expect from a John Wick film is really good action with a pretty simple story, and it's a pretty simple story with really good action. So yeah, it does its part. It's not the greatest story ever, but for a John Wick film, it does do its job. In terms of stuff that I was iffy about, I feel like they could have taken the pacing a little bit better. The way they did it in the film was good. I feel like they did it just a little bit better. It could have been much, much better. Also, some things that they show in the trailers, they're not giving anything away. But if you can see, it's like you can see that this happens here and that happened then, but this hasn't happened yet. So this is how they did it. So this is probably gonna happen like this. It gets a little bit predictable, but they didn't show anything major. They saved the major action scenes. Even if they showed off a little bit of the starting parts, they still saved the good stuff for the movie, which I like. So it's nothing major. I just feel like they could have not shown a couple of things, but it wouldn't have made that big of an impact. And in terms of stuff I didn't really like, I wasn't really into the second act. I wasn't really digging it as much as I was the first and third. The way I see it, first act, awesome. Second act a bit meh, and then the third act not as good as the first one, but still pretty good. The second act really got it wasn't boring. The movie was never boring for me. I just feel like they really slowed down things a little bit in the second act, which is what I was talking about in the pacing. But besides that, there's nothing really to dislike about the movie. Overall, this movie was an absolute blast. I had so much enjoyment while watching this movie. I mean, I was thrilled with Avengers Endgame, but I feel like this movie may have given me a bit more of an enjoyment roller coaster and just an adrenaline rush more than Endgame, which is surprising to me. So I'm gonna give this movie a very solid A- grading with a solid 90 out of 100. That's what I thought about the movie. Let me know what you thought about the movie in the comment section down below if you have seen it. If you haven't, let me know how excited you are. From a scale of 1 to 10, let me know how much you're looking forward to seeing this movie. I can guarantee you're going to be pleasantly surprised. And yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you want more movie reviews, movie news, trailer reactions, anything like that, make sure to click that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. And yeah, guys, I will see you in the next one. Peace out.